And here again, so guys, in this topic, we're gonna talk about uh, OFW life. A woman working in abroad or overseas Filipino workers. Okay, I gonna share you, or I gonna tell you some experience, some reason, or some of our daily life being an OFW, or especially for those working at home like me, because I'm working also at home. Okay, so and for those women from Philippines that they want to go abroad, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I hope you realize first, okay, from for those foreigners that they have a, if they know to have they have a friend that want to go abroad, maybe you can share this video for to them so they can understand and explain them. Okay, in the first place, guys, when I am not abroad, I saw those abroad, they have a nice house, they can provide their needs, especially for the materials. Yeah, it's look like, yeah, maybe I gonna go abroad to can find a work with have a big salary so I can get what I needs. Yes, you can get it, you can get it, but uh, the first question is, are you ready? Being an FW, guys, is it's not easy. It's not easy work. It's not simple work. You need your capital here is uh your patient, okay, and your homesick, and you need to be a strong person if you go abroad. You know what is our experience, okay? I'm gonna tell you experience. For me, I have a little bit experience here, but my situation here is little bit na a good little bit good. The first is, if you're sensitive for those bad words, you can stay longer here. Okay, guys, because here I'm gonna tell you, you have a sleep only. On our contract is we can sleep 8 hours rest or sleep, but in 8 hours you can sleep directly. Okay, you have, let's say you can sleep 7 or 6, if your madam or your employer can give you 8 hours from work. Of course, you need to clean yourself, you need to clean your room, you need to do many things so you can sleep enough. But if you're good, if like that, but guys, uh we have sleep uh 16, 17 to 18 hours, especially in Ramadan time. We have only sleep 6 or 5 hours because it's cooking time, especially for those big house, they just always cooking and cooking and cooking, because the employer have visitors eating and eating there, eating there, eating here. So uh, uh our experience, you can sometimes you can say no, especially if you're newbie or just new here. You look like fool because you can understand what are they talking about. But be thankful if you have an good employer, you have a understandable kind of employer. Be thankful. Actually, to going here, it's not easy. So uh, uh, your situation is not sure if you're lucky, or based on your luck. That's what that they can say before you leave the Philippines. You can say to yourself, good luck, self. Because here in Philippines, guys, you're lucky if especially your madam is good, and she's not talking bad words, she's not insulting you, and she's treat you uh, like a man or like a friend, like that, or the same as them. Because some employer, they they thinking your what's they called your that your what's the mean of this your I forget what is the term that you're there, or you're just a worker, you're just a worker. You can, they can do what they want to do because you're just worker, you just they just paying you, so they can insult you. Actually guys, you can hear the example is uh if you can hear hamara, hamara, they always say it, hamara. What is hamara? Hamara is animal, or your animal. Okay, they call it, you're an animal, like you're saying, animal, you're animal. Okay, they almost saying your soul is, you're mafimo, means you're a fool, you don't have common sense, you don't have brain. And they say you're just uh some saying they are, you are zbala, you're a trust can. Yeah, yeah, kelba, you're a dog. Yeah, yeah, child, child, you're a dog. So you can uh, hear that. In the first place, if you can understand it, it's just okay. But if you understand, it's you feel the hurt. Okay, you can find, you can fight them. And uh, I gonna tell you, their habit here is shouting, insulting you always. They compare you to others. Okay, and you don't have enough for sleep. Okay, I remember the words. They called you as um I forget again. Um, what is this, slave? Yeah, they treat you as a slave, almost in Middle East. They treat you as a slave. And you know how they treat us a slave? You are a lower person. Okay, even your they gonna step you down. You're just a worker. Okay, you can level with them, and they don't thinking that you are a woman, or you're a human also. You have a feeling also. You feel hurt also. Some of them they don't thinking of it, because they thinking that you are a slave, that they pay you only to work for them. You're unlucky if they treat you as a human. Okay, you are unlucky. They gonna feed you right. Okay, they gonna produce your needs. You're so well lucky. But most of OFW guys, they eat leftovers. Okay, leftovers. You know what is leftovers? For those Filipino, what is leftovers? It means tira-tira. Tira-tira means yung pagkain ng amo mo, yun din ang kakain mo, yung tira nila. Actually, they eat in a one big plate. Okay, they gonna sit around and they just eating on the floor. Just put uh, uh, what is that, the table placemat, like that. They call it supra. They eat in a big plate. They sit around that plate and they eating, they use their hands. So they put anything, chili, or they call that liban. It's milk. Okay, raw. It's yogurt. And yeah, you're lucky if they wash their hand before they eat, but almost they don't wash. They just hold it. Yeah, and they eat and they mix their food. Yeah, and and after they eat, if they have a leftovers, that also you eat. Because if you don't eat their leftovers, you will die and starving. You are hungry. If you don't, you can't eat it. Yeah, that is a very, very, very sad life of being of W, to eat a leftovers. If in Philippines you don't eat leftovers, don't go abroad, you experience it. Not you, when you cook the fish, it's also very, very, very delicious, very good, very, very, very nice. But if you eat only leftovers, you see only the bones of the fish. And you see the food that it's look like you can eat that. Actually, you can eat. I don't like to eat the leftovers have if I know it's a mixing already with their hands, and with some fresh milk like that. I don't like to eat it with yogurt. I don't like. Better I don't eat. Better I gonna cook with own. And you're lucky if you can uh, cook your own food. You're lucky with that, because if you don't like to eat it, you can cook your own, so you can eat. You're very, very lucky. But some is they don't allow you to cook your own, to cook for yourself. They don't allow you to touch their food. They don't allow you to open their refrigerator. They don't allow you to pick even one fruits or one biscuits or one bread. you know that is very, very hard. And you're thankful, you're lucky if your salary is up to date. Okay, because some working abroad, their salary is sometimes 2 months, sometimes before they keep it in a second week. So your family in Philippines starving already, and your family don't spend it in a good way, so you're getting stressed more. And the most problem here is a homesick. Almost all OFW feel homesick. Not only you, not only me, but all OFW feel it. And don't say because you're long time here and abroad and you don't feel homesick. No, I don't believe it. I feel homesick. Even I'm almost 4 years here. And the very, very, very hard is you need to work, and you're lucky if you don't experience that you don't have a madam that uh, 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 order you to do this, the saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. You're not finished to do that, they call you and do this. Then after you do that, they say, why you're not finished that? And the very, very, very hard is to say that they say, you do that in an hour, even just 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. They said it's hour, you do it an hour, why it's not finished? So that's that getting me so irritated, frustrated, that I hear that they said saa means hour. Why you do it in a very, very long time, it's not finished. So that's why I'm fighting for myself. But guys, I don't advise you to fight your employer, especially if you're just first time, because you don't know their attitude. You need to know their attitude. You need to know their uh their this called their weakness. You need to know what you need to be to be wise. You need to be I don't say genius, yeah, but you need to use your mind. Okay. And only I can say, if you want to be an OFW, bear ready yourself. Don't thinking your salary. Don't thinking that you can get a big salary. Okay. You need to first think is, are you ready? Are you ready? Ask yourself, are you ready to leave your kids? Are you ready to face the problem, the consequences, that if you go abroad, maybe your family will be broke? Okay, maybe your kids will be in danger. you know are you ready to put yourself on danger? Okay, are you ready to face the life that you don't experience before? Okay, are you ready that a person insult you, okay, in a front of other people, in front of many people. Uh, are you ready to hear it? Are you ready to accept it? Okay, ask yourself, are you ready? But of course, I know some people, they say no, I don't like, but I need. Yeah, especially me, I do it actually. I experience, I don't like, but I need. Okay, and so before you go abroad, guys, as I said, prepare yourself that your one foot is on your grave already. That maybe you're gonna die here. Okay, maybe you're gonna get sick, and you're gonna die. Uh, and be ready that maybe in Philippines you don't experience that someone hit you until you die. Okay, but here in Kuwait, if you're unlucky and you can get the employer that, oh my gosh, they hitting, you know they hitting you, not only hit or slap, or they punching you, they just step on you, they pull your hair, no, not only that. And some Filipina, already that some Filipina die here because of abusing them, hitting them, and doing many things for them. They died, or they go to jail because their employer put some things on their stuff, that even they don't take it. I mean, their employer plant things in your stuff, and they gonna call the police and take you, that they say you steal the things even you don't. Okay, be prepared. Prepare yourself, as I said, before you go abroad. Think first that, are you ready to put your one foot in your grave? Okay, don't thinking that you have a big salary, you get a big salary. No, never. Don't thinking that, because some of employer, thinking that you go abroad to work, so they gonna pay you. You go abroad because of money. Okay, don't thinking of that. If your employer tell you why you go here to work, because you need money, so do that, because you go here to work. Stand for yourself. If you can carry to answer them, be strong, be brave. Tell them, yeah, I come here to work, but not means that you abuse me, not means that you don't feed me, not means that you don't provide my needs, especially when I am sick. No. If you can answer it. If you are scared, try to answer them. Okay, try to answer them that they don't have a right to hit you, they don't have a right to not to feed you. Okay, tell it. If you say that and they hit you, my god, you need to find rescue. You need to rescue. Be ready yourself to go out in that situation. Okay, don't say that, I carried it, I carried. You need to to think that, can you stay long in that situation? Don't wait that you have a short breath before you go. Don't wait that they hit you until you gonna die before you ask a help. Don't be scared to ask a help. Okay, because in abroad we have a groups that uh, uh, to know your situation, that if you need a help, we are sharing it. But you need to be a strong OFW, especially as in a leftovers. If you're ready to eat leftovers, if you're ready, someone insult you in front of many people. Okay, if you're ready to die, that is the most reason. Are you ready to getting hungry? Are you ready to get starving? Are you ready to get starved? Because in abroad, you don't you 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 No one can help you, only yourself. In the first place, you need to help yourself. You need to to survive in that situation. Actually, before, guys, I'm scared to go abroad. Yeah, I tell you, I'm scared to go abroad. What is the attitude of the people in abroad? Actually, three times I apply, second, first, no, until, because I'm not ready in the first and second, but when I, in the third times, I realized, okay, I'm ready to go abroad. I'm ready to die. I know on myself, my one foot is on my grave, because I know anytime maybe I gonna die in the place that where I gonna go. Okay, where I gonna go. Yeah, you can get what you want if you're lucky, but don't thinking that if you're an OFW, you have a much money, you have a much salary you can save. Don't thinking of it, uh, because the money is look like water. You need to save it, but hard to save. You know, if you have a family that you need to support them, so very very hard. And if you have a salary, if you have a money, you have a many problems also. Your family asking you like this, and if you didn't give this, they said, oh, you're so you changed already, and like that they insult you, that you have money now, you change your attitude like that. Very very hard, you know. They asking you many many things because they know that you have a big salary, so you can say you can save money, but you need to save money for yourself, for your future also. And be ready to be ready yourself that maybe have possibility that your family will be broke, that be ready that maybe your husband can find another woman to provide his needs, you know, because we are not there to provide their needs as a wife. We are not there to stand as a wife, you know. Be ready to 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 be ready yourself that your family maybe it will be broken family someday. Okay, that's only I can say, guys. Before you gonna go abroad, are you ready to many things? Are you ready to die? That is the hard things you need to ask to yourself. Are you ready to die? Because here you don't know, maybe you die here, maybe you not, you know. So that's the one thing you need to ask. Don't think, that only my advice, don't think that you have a big salary if you come here, you can buy your needs. Okay, because if you're here, you're gonna play, you gonna pray only that you're gonna go home, you can finish your contract alive in a good health. But because many abroad, they going home with a dead body. You have a money, you have provided things, but what you need to do with that if you're died already. So that's it, guys. Ask yourself. Okay, thinking of this, you don't, what the things you don't experience on Philippines, you can experience in abroad. And about the kids, I'm gonna compare the kids in Philippines and in the Middle East. Wow, 10, or let's say for the generational, 5 kids is equivalent of 1 kids in Middle East. Okay, in Philippines, if you don't hear your kids shouting you, your kids insult you, don't compare it here in Middle East, because here in Middle East, okay, the kids here spit on you. Okay, spit on you, on your face, but wherever it is, but they spit on you when just a 1 year old, 2 year old, as long as they can know how to spit. Okay, you don't experience in the Philippines that kids spit on you, but here you experience it. And if you don't experience in Philippines that a kid shouting you or insulting you, here in Middle East, you experience that. Did small kids insult you, spit you, telling you the bad words, or hit you? you can experience it here. uh, and you're lucky if your employer is a good person, that they discipline their kids, but actually most is not. It's not. They let their kids insulting you. Maybe they're gonna say don't do that, and it's haram or it's not good, but it's just like that. The kids not listening, they do it also, they hate you. So you need to find a way how to control the kids. If you can, if you can if you can need to fight the kids, fight with it, fight yourself. Don't let the other people step you down. Okay, show them that not because you're working here, not because they pay you, they gonna step you down, they gonna insult you. Make yourself up. Don't let them uh, don't let them to down you. Don't let them to step you down. Fight yourself. Okay, fight yourself. Because if they know that you're a strong woman, that they know that you're not an easy woman, that they know that they can make you fool easily, they will respect you. They will feel scared of you, that you're not easy woman. Fight yourself until die. Okay, but not always. That if you can let those things leave it happen, just leave it. You need a very very strong, very you need a million of patient here in uh, Middle East. That only I can say. More patient, bear ready. Okay, you need to do it. But if you are here, you can say you can do it. Okay, you can finish your contract and you can go Philippines safety with money, with money. Okay, it's I know how hard to save money. If you have a big, even you have a big salary, it's very very hard to save money. So that's only I can say. Okay, before you go abroad, ask yourself, are you ready? Don't thinking that if you go abroad you will feel pretty, don't thinking that you go abroad you become sexy. Don't thinking that you go abroad you become beautiful. Okay, don't think of it. Focus on your goal, and if you're on abroad, just focus to to your work. Pray always, be strong. Okay, and if you can stand all the time in a right thing, let's say if you're in a right, fight it. If you're on a right, but if you do a mistake, just say it, sorry, I don't do it again. But yeah, you can say sorry, but we are human, we can make a mistake. So we are not a robot. I mean, a robot can make a mistake, no? So just don't let anyone can step you down. Stand yourself. uh, 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 you need self-confidence. Maybe you can scared to fight, but try first. Try, show them that you're not easy kind of women. Even you're just worker, even you're just uh what's this, even you're just working here, they pay you, it's not means uh they gonna do what they want to do. If you think that is right, go ahead. If you think that is wrong, fight with it. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Okay, but to you need a plan B. Okay, that if this is happen, what I gonna do next? You need to be ready with that. Be nice person. If you're an OFW, they're here in abroad. You're not only cooker, you're not only cleaner, but sometimes you need to be a labor. You cannot take a one sack of rice, 50 kilos, put it on your shoulder and bring it on many floors, second floor, third floor. You're lucky if you have a elevator hub. If no hub, you just walk on a ladder. My God, up and down, up and down. Your legs is need to be ready for that. So that's all only I can say. If you're abroad. You're a strong woman. If you can go home with a safety, you go home in a safe, you're thankful. You're so lucky. Don't, that's I said, don't thinking the money, don't thinking your beauty, don't thinking the material way, the material things. Okay, do the things you need, and you need to be ready yourself for whatever what happens. So that's just only I can say, guys. uh uh Maybe, yeah, that's just only maybe. And yeah, all I can say only is you don't have enough sleep here. You're lucky if your employer can give you enough sleep. You're very, very lucky in that. So that is only I can say. Thank you so much, and goodbye. God bless you all, for all OFW working here abroad. Be strong, pray always. We can finish our contract. We can go home first. We can go home safety. So that's all. Thank you so much, and bye bye.